How to design your first nutrition coaching package so you can start being a coach today. This video will include templates for your first nutrition coaching package and an outline of a program that will work and sell. Welcome to my channel. My name is Robin. Many nutrition coaches struggle with feeling confident, even outside building their own business. So on my channel, I help them gain the confidence to transform the health and lives of others, allowing them to build a successful nutrition coaching business. And if you want to see more videos just like this, make sure that you subscribe. You're completely new to coaching and you're nervous. And I get it, I've been there too. So you're stressing out about your first cut package. What should you include? You're trying to be efficient, but also you want to enjoy being a coach for the first time. You want to do the right thing because you feel like you have only one shot at this. And then you are thinking about it and you get nervous talking to your first client. So you want to share your passion because you're excited to be a coach, but where do you start? And you don't have the time to learn all the marketing and all the package techniques. So this first package template will be simple and practical. So we will cut through all the confusion so you will have the clarity to sit down after this video and clearly take action towards turning your passion for health and fitness into a successful business. So by watching this video until the end and following the steps that I laid out, you will save time and you will stop worrying. Instead, you will have the time to finally attract the clients that you want to work with and enjoy being a coach. So what I'm going to share with you is a recipe that works. And I want you to think about being somebody who is completely new in the kitchen. If you have never been in the kitchen and you try to cook chicken, it will either burn or be dry. But if you follow a precise recipe that works, you will get a juicy piece of chicken. So right now, when you're completely new, you start with a recipe, you follow the recipe, and when you get experience, when you have cooked a couple of times, you start to make tweaks and twists to turn this recipe into your recipe. I'm going to share with you a 3-month package template, and I want you to understand why this works. So first, 3 months is long enough to actually see real changes in your clients and see real results that they have with their bodies. So it will give you plenty of time to build the confidence because you see how your steps turn into changes. And it also gives you enough time to be a coach, to be present with your client. But it's also not too long so you don't get stuck with a client that you don't really like, because right now you don't really know who's your ideal client. And in the beginning, a shorter package is also something that sells a lot easier. So a shorter package means you sell it more often, you see new clients more often, so you build more experience. And experience really is what is really valuable for you as a new coach, that you get in contact with a lot of new clients. So I want to share with you how my first coaching package looked like. So I had weekly calls, 12 60 minutes one-on-one sessions. I had ongoing support between sessions. I created a plan, a custom habit coaching plan that was individualized to the person. And I also gave away a 3-month workout plan that combined cardio and workout to support their goals. So what are the benefits of this package? First, you have support. The weekly calls and the support allows you to be present a lot with the clients so they feel supported and cared for. That means you're creating an amazing client experience and you're able to over-deliver as much as you can, because that means they are happy, they think they got a lot of value. And what do people do when they have a great experience? They either stay or tell everybody in their circle about you. And then it allows you to be a coach. You're spending time with your clients. That allows you to build your skills. So a short program means getting exposure to many different clients, getting many different problems and questions so you can develop your coaching skills. And it also means that you're getting paid to learn. So that this package doesn't specify the specific topics or habits that you're going to talk about. So it allows you to develop your coaching program while you're interacting with the client. So it means you know your coaching program delivers what they want and what they need. So this is really important to me. You get paid to learn. You're not wasting time planning a coaching program that nobody has shown interest for. You develop a coaching plan together with the client so you know it works, it creates results. With your template in hand, you're wondering, okay, what about the price? And my suggestion is to charge $297 for your first coaching package. But this is going to be a test program. So be transparent about being completely new. It takes away all the pressure of trying to show up as somebody who has done this before. You're open. You're doing this for the first time. And that means you're giving a huge discount for everyone who trusts you and tests this program for you. So $279 is the price of the test program. After that, you will increase the amount that you charge. And that is really important. You can calculate the real value that you need for your coaching program to turn this into a side gig or a full-time business. And I have a video on how to calculate the price in the description and also here. But start with a price that's relatively low and communicate that this is a huge discount because you're testing this for the first time. Many nutrition coaches that I work with struggle with the idea of charging money, especially charging high prices. But you have to think about it. Getting the confidence to take your shirt off when you're playing beach volleyball, that's worth a lot of money for many, many people. And understand, they are not paying your time. It's not the time that they're spending with you. They're paying for the transformation. They're paying for the guidance and the support. They're paying that they can finally achieve clarity and reach the goal that they've always been dreaming of. So it's not the time they're spending with you. They're paying for the result. And that's your package. Your package communicates the ideal outcome. And of course, sometimes 3 months doesn't fit perfectly for you. You can think about making it a longer or a shorter program. But understand, if you make it longer, it will be more difficult to sell because the commitment from the client will be higher. So you have to work harder and longer to gain their trust. And if you take a shorter program, you may struggle to actually deliver the results because you have too little time. And also for the structure, you can try to have a less hands-on program with maybe bi-weekly check-ins, but less time means you're not developing your coaching skills as much. And in my personal opinion, in the beginning, you are not looking for efficiency. You are looking for enjoyment of being a coach and spending time with the client. And for the price, of course, you can adjust the price. So the best approach, in my opinion, to figure out the best price is to increase your price every 3 successful sales calls. So every 3rd time you successfully sold your program, you increase the price. And at one point you will find what people are willing to pay for your coaching program. Let me quickly cover some common questions that I often get around first coaching packages. One question is, how many clients should I get? And my answer is, think about how much time you will need for each client. For example, an hour-long call, 15 minutes support between sessions, 30-minute preps, so that's 1 hour, 45 minutes. And how much time do you have during the week for this? So you take the total amount of time that you have and then divide it by how much time you need for each client. And that usually gives you a pretty good estimate of how many clients is your upper limit. And another question that I get is the idea of the rolling intake. So you always take on clients. My personal choice is for this first coaching package, including the huge discount, go for a fixed start date for everything, because that communicates urgency. They have to sign up before Sunday 8 p.m. or they won't lose the opportunity to take the huge discount. After that, there are benefits and downsides of a rolling intake. And if you want to see a video on the benefits and downsides, let me know in the comments below. And one thing is also important. You don't need a website. Actually, I don't recommend building a website until you have experience with clients, because if you have no client experience, you don't know what to say on your website that actually convinces them to sign up or to message you. So you have to gain client experience to actually understand what to say. Now let's talk about what to include in your package. And here's a key idea. Your coaching package is a transformation from him to him. So you're selling a transformation, and that's the key. You have to include in your package everything that they need to make this transition. So when you're thinking about how to design your first coaching package, start with their pain, or maybe even focus on your pain. Who were you a few years ago? Which were the problems that you solved yourself or somebody else helped you solve? And this is what you then do for your clients. What are the problems that you can now solve for your clients? So for example, they have tried dieting before, but they were never successful over the long run. And then think about the bright future. What is something that is inspiring them? An inspiring identity, an inspiring future, something that they look forward to. How do they want to look and feel and think and behave? So for example, get in the best shape of their life and stay that way for good. Now, something that many nutrition coaches struggle with is to promise a weight loss goal. And there are good reasons to not use weight loss goals in your package description. But the important thing that we have to understand here is you're starting out. So you have to meet the people where they're at. And that means they're experiencing a pain of wanting to lose a certain amount of weight. So if you want to help them, you have to give yourself the best chance to help them. And that means communicating a weight loss goal is important because that's something that they respond to. However, if you still don't want to use a weight loss goal, you can stay away from numbers, but you have to make sure that you talk about in your marketing why non-scale weight loss goals are so important. So in a way, you have to help the people that are listening to you to overcome the belief that they need a weight loss goal. So you have to sell the importance of non-weight loss goals before you can sell the package. So your package could look like this, and you can copy and paste this template and use it today. So headline, get in the best shape of your life and stay in that way for good. Losing weight while eating your favorite foods might sound too good to be true, but with my approach, you will get in the best shape and stay that way by learning how to fit your favorite foods into your everyday life without restrictions. And then you have 12 one-hour sessions, one-on-one, ongoing support. You create a custom plan. You build knowledge and habits that will last forever for them. And if you want to, if you can, you add a bonus, something like a workout program that combines cardio and weightlifting to support their body weight changes. Now, how would you communicate a package like this on social media? One is you can post the whole package like this and invite people to DM you. But you can also add the following to your usual social media content. For example, I'm looking for men between 25 and 30, but you can change whatever fits for you. To learn how to fit your favorite foods into your everyday life, again, change it as you need it. So they can test an online coaching program with the intention to get in the best shape of your life and stay that way for good. Again, what is their bright future? I am accepting only 5 men, 5 women, 5 LGBTQ people to test it out at a huge discount. We talked about the discount. Registration closes on Sunday, 8 p.m. Again, change it as you need to. Would you like to try it? Comment, tell me below, and I will message you with the details. And again, they comment, tell me more, or they reach out in a DM, and then you have a conversation. Now, how would you actually calculate a weight loss goal? So think about the weekly weight loss rates between, for example, 1 to 3 pounds. So that's roughly 12 to 36 pounds over 3 months. If you're working with beginners who really struggle with consistency, you aim for the lower end, so 12 pounds. If you have beginners but they are hyper driven, if they start something they're 100% crush it, you can focus towards the end of 36. Again, assuming they still have 36 pounds to lose. A good middle ground is often something like between 15 and 20 pounds in 3 months. But again, think about the people that you want to attract and how much weight they still have to lose, what their skill sets are, and what they're struggling with. Now let's look at the program outline. So our goal is you've tried dieting before and it hasn't worked, at least not for long enough. So month 1, you work on action steps to build up the weight loss rate that they need to reach their goal. Month 2, you build up their consistency, so you make it easier for them to stick to the plan. Month 3, you're adding a finishing touch and you optimize areas like their training, their consistency, or mastery of certain habits. So that means for you as a coach, there are certain priorities throughout the 3 months. So in month 1, you focus on energy intake. How much do they eat, how they're eating, and why they're eating. So you control how much they put into their mouth. Priority in the second month is what they eat. Eating less processed foods means it's much easier to stay full for longer. If you remove caloric beverages, it's much easier to lose weight. And then you also focus on how consistently they are doing it, because we need to push consistency as high as possible. And on month 4, you can focus on mastery, for example, like making the habits more difficult, or you can think about these level 1 or advanced techniques like when are they eating. But the key idea is you control energy intake, then you turn the program around, focusing on making it as easy as possible to stick to the plan. And then in the last month, you can add finishing touches to really drive home the result. And I know you're already thinking, oh, I could do this habit and this action step. But here's something important to realize. Only in theory is theory and practice the same. That means you won't anticipate everything that your clients need and want, and you won't be able to prepare all the details. And there's something more here. Clients won't care what kind of reflective question you're going to ask in week 3, day 2. So don't overcomplicate and overthink the program. Trust yourself and you will know what to do. Because the first time that you will be actually on a call with your client, you will know them. You had exchanges on social media, you talked maybe with them, you have their assessment, so you had time to prepare an outline. So once you are sitting down with a client, You will know what to do because you know the client. Now here's a future prediction. When you start to work with your second, your third, your fifth client, you will start to see patterns. The same questions come up, the same problems come up, the same roadblocks come up, the same you hand out the same worksheets. So you know after a couple of clients exactly what is the kind of content that you need to cover in your coaching program. In other words, you will get paid to develop a program that works. It delivers at the right time, the right kind of content that your clients want and need. And altogether it creates results. So when you get out there, when you increase the price and when you talk about your program, you know exactly what you do and why you do it, because you have experienced that this program creates the results that your clients are looking for. So for now, enjoy being a coach. You know your nutrition stuff, but you have never been a coach. So please be patient and kind of yourself. Allow yourself to learn these steps, to experience the process, and yes, enjoy being a coach for the first time. Efficiency and speed of preparation comes with experience. As you get more and more practice with more and more clients, you will need less and less time preparing for a coaching session and thinking about a plan. And once you have gained this experience, you will no longer be a beginner. You will start to make tweaks and twists to the original recipe so it becomes your recipe. You understand better how you are as a coach and what you need, and you understand better what your clients want. So you can make your calls longer or shorter. So you optimize length and frequency based on what your clients need and what you need. Also, as you develop a reputation and as you develop testimonials to back up your claims, you can extend the program length if you want to, because clients will be more ready to commit because they see that you can actually deliver. So you have more resources to tell them they can trust you. And it also means you can think slowly about efficiency and maybe scalability. Like you can think about group coaching or courses, because once you have developed a coaching program that works across many different clients, you can expand this into group coaching, knowing these steps are required to bring this group of similar clients to the results. Or you can build small courses to cover certain niche topics like how to do a kitchen makeover. But at this point, you still might be a little bit hesitant. You're still not 100% confident to actually start. You can check out a couple of videos in the description below where I show you how to market your new coaching program and how to actually sell your first coaching package that you just created. Again, the videos are here and also in the description below. But you may also struggle with, how do I create this coaching experience that is actually worth their money? How do I create results and deal with client pushback? You're maybe still confused and worried about what to talk about during the first call, the second call, how to structure coaching calls, and how to keep them accountable between sessions, how to track their program, and so on and so on. In my free coaching session preparation kit, I talk about all of this. I walk you through the sales conversation to the first intake questionnaire to follow-up questionnaires and electronic between session intake questionnaires, how to ask for testimonials, how to overcome client pushback, and how to ask for referrals. So if you download my free coaching session preparation kit, the link is in the description below, you will finally gain the confidence to transform the health and lives of others, allowing you to start your coaching business and become a coach. Are there still any questions left? Any concerns that you have? Or maybe you want to tell me what was most helpful. You can do that either in the comment section below, or you can reach out on Instagram and tell me what questions you have, what problems you face. Either way, I'm really looking forward to connecting with you.